Hey guys, Connor here, and this is the second podcast that we've done so far. We did do one a couple months back, but this is our first of the new year, and this is just a taste of what the whole podcast has to offer. This is just basically the news that we are telling you that happened in the past week. But if you would like to hear the whole podcast, which includes myself, Cody's, and newcomer Michael's top 5 favorite games of all time, go ahead and click the link below, and there you can listen to the audio file, but you can also download it and listen to it at your free time. But here you go. If you want to keep on listening for just the news, go ahead and listen on for now. But if you want to listen to the whole podcast, click the link below, and there you go. So thank you for listening, and enjoy. Alright, so this is the UberCrit podcast number 2, which it's been a while since we did the first one, and Andrew's not in this podcast this time, but we've got Michael here, who no one's ever met.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, and we've got Cody, who has been in the Let's Plays.
Yes, I have. I'm normally the guy cussing a lot and sounding very vulgar.
Yeah, and I am Connor, and I am the host of this podcast. And
Hostess
today,
with the mostest.
the hostess with the mostest.
Yes.
We are going to be talking about a little bit of news and our top 5 games of all time. Each of us are top 5. We were going to do a Game of the Year podcast, but instead we're going to save that for its own video. And so look forward to that coming up. But first, we're going to talk about a little bit something that I noticed was pretty cool this week, is that the Elder Scrolls Online is now going to be non-subscription based.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
So, did you know about the Elder Scrolls Online, Cody?
None at all.
So, it's the Elder Scrolls. It's straight up, it's actually really good, in my opinion. I was playing the beta, and it plays just like the actual video game. But it was $15 a month on top of buying it for $60.
No one
That's
wants to
stupid.
buy that.
Yeah, and it was horribly, it's pretty much a failure.
Yeah, I
It hasn't
heard
even
about
it
it.
hasn't been out a year. And but they're changing it. It's still called the Elder Scrolls Online, but now it's called Tamriel Unlimited because you're in Tamriel. That's where it's based in. And you probably know that you played Skyrim. So yeah. And have you played any Elder Scrolls games?
I played it. I don't own it. I played a little bit of it, but
Okay.
I'm
a pretty
little
big fan of
familiar
it.
with it.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm pretty big on it, but I'm never willing to pay $15 a month for any single game. I'll pay for the subscription, but I won't pay for a subscription to Xbox Live, PlayStation Plus, all that.
Yeah, that's all I'm willing to pay, really. Like, anything else is like, I'm not sure.
$15 a month? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. I did the
That's
math for it.
crazy.
It was like over $200 for a year.
That's-
if you including buying the game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You can buy a year subscription to normal Xbox 360 for much less than that.
Exactly. And you also the only game that has pulled off a subscription fee for years, actually, at that price, at $15 a month, is World of Warcraft. For some unfathomable reason,
yeah.
World of Warcraft has pulled it off. They've been going strong for, I think it's almost 10 years now.
Oh, no.
God.
Yeah, it's been a long time. But
Small
this change,
fortune.
Yeah, this change happens, though, on March 17th. The game's not free to play. You do still have to buy the game, but you no longer have to pay for subscription fees. That's the big deal.
Oh, that's good. I'm
So you
still
buy the
willing
game.
to pay for that.
March 17th, you buy it on PC. It's all open, totally able to play. They're going to be having what's called ESO Plus. So it's like, you get like costumes and stuff. They're basically turning into Hat Simulator to the
Is that only if you buy it right then, or
No,
is
no,
it always?
no. It's always you can pay a monthly fee. You can pay the monthly fee to have bonus stuff.
Oh, so they'll just give you random gifts.
Yeah, like you get gifts, you might get bonuses, stuff like that. It looks mostly cosmetic from what they're saying.
Okay.
But that's not all. It's not only coming out March 17th for PC to be free to play, asterisk next to that, because you still have to buy the game. But it's also coming out for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in June. They haven't given the specific date in June, but in June you get it for the consoles as well. But it's not confirmed or denied that it's going to be cross-platform play. However, Bethesda, or whoever's actually doing it, I don't think it's actually Bethesda, but they said that it'd be way too much of a bitch to.
Yeah,
get
normally
That's
that
what
never
I
happens.
figured.
Yeah, like-
you got to
like
tweak
people-
both of them.
Yeah,
just
people
to
were like, "Oh, you know
cross
what? The
it.
PS4 and the Xbox One are basic PCs." They said it's way too difficult to do so.
Yeah.
Looking like that's not going to happen, but it's going to be available on consoles. So if you don't have a computer that can run it actually doesn't take too much. My laptop doesn't have. It has good specs, but doesn't have like insane specs or anything, and it runs it pretty well.
Okay.
And that's that. The other news is that the new 3DS Majora's Mask Edition is in stock in several places randomly today. Target.com put it on at 3 a.m. Eastern Time.
Wow.
Just randomly this morning at 3
Just kinda
a.m.
popped
and it's
up.
sold out within 20 minutes
Wow,
on
they're
Target.
like, let's just throw it randomly there in other places and see where it sells out really quick. That normally, once they sell out, you have to wait weeks just
Yep.
to get it. But
Yeah, it's not been a week yet, right? No, it's been 1 week. It's been exactly a week.
Now.
Exactly a week since they announced it. It's sold out within the hour. It went back in stock, and it's been popping up. It's popped up on 3 different sites today. So
So I'm wondering if they're just
yeah,
doing it little at
yeah.
a time instead of all at once.
at 2 o'clock Eastern time, it popped up on Fry's Electronics, and I think it's currently sold out. But there's been people saying that they've got it, like that they're still able to get it. And so yeah, if you're looking for that, that's open for you.
Go ahead, check it out
As long as
everywhere.
it doesn't sell out within 5
Yeah,
minutes.
well, I mean, if you just hawk it, you just look at every freaking electronic site ever. Just all right.
Just have about 100 tabs open of every place that could possibly sell it.
and then refresh.
just-
F5, F5, we're everywhere.
like an alt tab all of them,
Just alt tab.
and then F5, just keep mashing
Just-
it, and then you just
There you
Constant
go.
mashing of the 2 buttons.
yeah,
Basically, you'll have to buy a new keyboard after you buy the DS.
yeah, exactly. But
But just those 2 buttons, the rest of them are fine.
no, the only people who ever buy those things within that time limit are the guys who just scalp them and sell them for ridiculous price. They've already it was announced last week, was released, sold out, and within an hour there were people selling them on eBay for like $600 plus. It's $200 by the way,
Jesus.
$200.
That's
That is a lot.
Yeah.
It's not like it's limited for a week or so. But you're going to be able to buy it later on. But people who wants to buy it
No,
now,
you actually won't.
how long is it?
It's going to release on February. I think it's 13th. February 13th, I believe.
And that's it?
That's the release date for Majora's Mask, and that. Yeah, Nintendo's really bad with that stuff. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but Nintendo, they make all these cool limited edition stuff, but they undersupply the chain.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's horrible. Like they also announced a special edition of Majora's Mask that came with a Skull Kid action figure. And-
awesome.
Yeah, but that sold out instantly. It was $50 because the game's normally $40.
I would have paid $50.
Yeah, exactly. It's $40 for the game normally. So $10 more, you get a cool action figure that's limited edition. However, that sold out within about an hour, and that is scalping on eBay for about $100 or $200.
Okay, I'd still pay $100 for it though. I mean,
Yeah, it's a Skull Kid. It actually looks really good
because you would
quality.
pay I would imagine paying $50 for just the little,
Just the figure.
Yeah, like I could
Yeah.
see that. So the game, and
Yeah,
the
same
figure,
here.
that sounds awesome.
But yeah, that's what they're doing. They,
That's-
basically players don't get these cool benefits because Nintendo is totally undersupplies it.
Well, yeah.
When Call of Duty comes out with a special edition, everyone can buy that. You
Yeah.
want
They're
night
just
vision
like-
goggles, kid? You got night vision
For
goggles.
everyone!
For everyone.
Yay!
Look under your chairs! Everybody gets a new Call of Duty!
You get one. You get one. You over there. Yeah. You get one as well.
But I don't want one.
Well, anyway, you get it just.
Yeah.
You're gonna get 2!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, see, Call of Duty, they do that. A lot of places actually do it pretty right, but Nintendo, they always shortchange you. It's
It's
it's always the people skimping out
nobody
on it.
cares.
So that's the news. And now on to the main segment.